Toby Rice, he's president and CEO of EQT Corp. They're the largest nat gas producer in the U.S. with operations across Pennsylvania, West Virginia, and Ohio. Toby, it's great to see you again. Welcome.
Hey, thanks.
Whiplash. Why did prices go below 2? Do we have gluts out there? What's going on?
Well, it's real simple. Simply put, weather did not show up this year. That had an impact of destroying about almost 500 BCF of demand. And, that works out to be around about 12 BCF a day of demand was lost, 10 of that from weather, and the other 2 BCF a day coming from Freeport being offline. The good news is we do think that there will be some balance towards the second half of this year. A couple things to look at, activity response from operators. This low prices, you will see activity levels moderate. We've already seen about 10 rigs come off, and we'll continue to see operators reduce activity levels to match the current commodity prices. But the short-term signals being what they are, the long-term signals for natural gas are extremely bullish, and we're extremely excited about the future that natural gas will play in our energy of the future.
Let's talk a little bit about Europe. And Europe did an amazing, they benefited from a less severe winter, I suppose, than often is the case, as we have. But Europe did an amazing job compensating for the lack of Russian natural gas. Do you think they can pull that rabbit out of the hat year after year after year going forward?
What a miracle it was for Europe to be able to stock up before this winter. Why was that able to happen? It was because of American natural gas. We supplied over 50% of the natural gas that went into their stockpiles. Unfortunately, the other 50% came from Russia, and that supply is no longer there. So while Europe has been able to sneak through this winter, we need to be thinking about how are we going to help Europe get through the next winter. Certainly.
And what's the answer to that? That's kind of where I'm driving. Is it Norway? Is it Qatar? Is it us? Where does it come from to power their power?
The United States is going to continue to play a leading role in providing energy security to Europe. We need to be thinking about what else we can do to fast track the infrastructure that it takes to get our LNG volumes up so that we can provide the energy security that Europe needs. One of the things I think that's a really important lesson that was learned in 22 is that energy security matters. And without energy security, you cannot transition. And Europe is a great example of what happens when you don't have energy security. You go backwards on your energy transition plans. So the key to energy security is American natural gas. And we need more help to get more permit reform so we get the pipelines built, the LNG facilities built, so we can provide energy security not only to Europe, but to Americans in this country.
So, Toby, will you talk a little bit about how this might be weeding out some of the weaker players or affecting them, and why you guys have held up relatively well amidst the price plunge, a little bit off the 52-week highs. But what's the effect, you think, across kind of some of the smaller producers, from the big to the small, all up and down the food chain right now?
Well, I think you're seeing a sobering effect with these lower prices. I mean, activity levels are getting pretty frisky. I've seen things like people wildcatting for gas prospects. I haven't seen that in the last 10 years.
Wow.
That type of stuff goes away when gas prices go below $3. Now, one of the things that's really important about EQT is that we've made significant progress reducing our cost structure so that we are going to be able to generate free cash flow in any commodity price environment. This year specifically, we'll be able to generate free cash flow and be profitable down to a Henry Hub price of $1.65. That is not the case for others in this industry, and you'll see activity levels come down as a result.
Let me take you back to that tantalizing comment that you made earlier, which was that you need energy security to make progress toward a less carbon-intensive future. Am I correct in assuming that what you mean is that we backslide and we try and make up for shortfalls by going back to coal or other dirtier fossil fuels?
Yes, and Europe is certainly an example of going back to coal, but let's look what's going on here in the United States. This past winter in New England, because of an inability to have sufficient pipeline infrastructure to deliver gas to New England had over 30% of their electricity was generated not from coal, but from oil. So it's not just what's going on in Europe. We also have a tremendous need for more infrastructure and more natural gas development here in the United States. And the good news is we've got the resource. We sit on a amount of reserves here in Appalachia that is equivalent to Russia. We just need to get the pipelines connected to the markets that so desperately need it.